Hello and welcome back to the Ill-Informed Podcast. I'm Nathan.
Thank you.
That's okay.
And I'm
You have your own mouth.
There you go. Sound like a pterodactyl.
Speak with your own mouth, boy.
What do you think?
Are you not a boy? If you can't tell, by the way, this is Jake, my friend, flatmate, and co-host.
This is some guy I found in Milton Heights.
Does anybody want to do a podcast? I promise, like 20 views.
Minimum. Maybe. Depends what we title it.
Yeah, true. Thanks so much for watching last week's podcast. I hope you enjoyed as much as we did. I did enjoy that one. Recording and listening. And as a listener. How you doing? Well, Jake's ill, by the way, if you can't tell.
I'm ill, yes.
It's not COVID, because he's done a couple COVID tests. But even if it was COVID, why the fuck does it matter, guys?
I listened to Radio 1 in one of the cars at work the other day, and Greg James was on the radio. But there was he had a co-host. And she was talking to him going, yeah, I know you've got COVID right now. And I was like, right, so even BBC don't give a fuck.
Well, but yeah, because there's no restrictions, so we can't it's just the flu, guys. It's what they always wanted, but never told us the plan, probably.
I'm on the back end of it. It peaked on Tuesday, so it's now Thursday.
Mystery illness. Yeah, you'll be all right. There was a time a couple nights ago where he was coughing so loud in the bathroom that I thought he was going to pass out, because you can strain yourself so hard that you would just pass out. But I'm happy you didn't.
Thank you.
Not that I checked. You could have.
You wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have.
You wouldn't
no. I think I was, because I was listening
when
out.
When Kaylee got up for a 4 a.m. shit, she would have found me.
Yeah. Yeah. I was, because I was hearing you banging about, being all pissed off that you were still coughing. And I think in my mind, I was like, well, at least he's...
At least he's
moving, you know? Because if there wasn't a bang, I think that's when I'd be concerned and I would have got out of bed. Or maybe you're right. Maybe I wouldn't have.
You wouldn't have. And I'm okay with that, because I don't think I would either. No, I would, actually, because the extractor fan would be loud.
Is it really loud in your room?
It's loud when everyone's asleep.
Yeah, when it's silent. Yeah. That makes sense. How you doing? You right?
No.
Cool. Good. That was my first topic. How unalright you are. Shall we start off with...
Let's start off with the weekly...
the weekly health kick.
The weekly health kick. It's not gone too well because I'm ill. I think... So we had a barbecue on Saturday because I'm house sitting for my mother.
We did.
She's in Mexico.
Oh, what a great time.
So I had nobody. It wasn't a house party. I made that very clear to everyone that was coming. This is not a house party because she's got house viewings. She's selling her house. But basically, come round, have a few beers, fuck off home. Yeah. Don't stay round.
And it was one of the nicest days of the year so far. Yeah. 24, 25. Really, really a nice thing. I remember sitting back.
We did nail the barbecue as well. The food was really
good. The food was great. Everyone brought so much food too, and everyone was sharing and stuff. It was great.
I bought nothing.
Well, yeah, but you supplied the barbecue in the house.
Yeah. I still haven't cleaned the barbecue.
So,
but looking,
it wasn't clean. It wasn't clean when you got it.
This is what I mean. They're telling me to clean it, and I'm like, "There's no way that whoever used it last cleaned it."
No fucking way, bro.
The state of it.
No way. You should have taken a picture and then gone, "I'm not cleaning it because this is how it was left for me."
Who knows? Who
also, you're looking after their house, so.
Am I?
You went there today, so
I'm just feeding the cats.
I guess. Yeah, but you don't really have. It's not like you can feed a house. You don't need to feed a house.
Just throw.
If a house ate, what would it eat? Bricks or humans? Oh my god!
It does. It eats humans.
It eats humans and then regurgitates them back out fully formed.
Or maybe its mouth is.
We are in the stomach of a big building right now.
No,
help! No, we're actually in the eyes.
We're in the head.
We are in the head. This big window, this big bay window, is the eye. You know that episode?
So it's got 6 windows.
You know that episode
6 eyes
of Doctor Who where the Doctor is a cyborg.
It's a building,
and inside he's got himself.
No.
Okay, no.
Is it Matt Smith?
It's Matt Smith. It's the one where they zoom into the eye.
Oh, that's why I know it. Every time you start doing it, that little fucking soundtrack, to me sounds like Among Us. Dum 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 dum.
Doctor Who, you're so sussy.
Sussy chungus.
You have been drinking a lot of water though.
That is true.
Even though you've been ill, I feel
but we had this barbecue. That's where we were.
Yeah, sorry, I
food
skipped
was good.
ahead.
Everything was great. It was beers and bongs 2022. Because we're not drinkers anymore. We're smokers. Newsflash, we're smokers.
He outed it, guys.
I outed it. We've been talking about it for a few podcasts now. Do we bring it up? Do we not? But it's actually such a large part of our lives. The podcast will become shit at some point when we don't talk about it.
When we're actively avoiding the subject of weed.
There's been a few topics we've spoken about in previous podcasts where we've just said, oh yeah, this funny thing happened, but it's only funny because we're stoned. And we haven't said that we're stoned. It's cheaper, cooler, and there's no hangover. So it's like I can sit in my living room, get the same buzz I do when I'm pissed, and there's no £200 out my bank account the next day.
Yep.
It's just 20 quid.
Yep.
And that 20 quid will last me like 3 days.
Yep.
So everyone was drinking beers. I only had 4 cans of dark fruit because I knew I was going to be ripping the bong all night. So we just stayed up till it was about 11 when everyone went home. I think when the last people started walking home.
Yeah, that's when I left.
And then Ben left shortly after. So it's about 11:30 everyone left, and we started at about 6, I'd say.
I got through quite a few drinks too. 7 or 8 gin and tonics.
I just
and bong rips, but yeah,
I just didn't want to drink.
No, I know you didn't. It's fine. Still ended up playing Ring of Fire though somehow.
Did we?
Do you not remember that? Because
Emily got it. Emily got the King's Cup, didn't she?
Yeah. Because
me and George was saying it's always one of us.
It is always either you or George. Yeah. Because we all knew that you didn't want it to be a party, and I remember Kieran bringing up Ring of Fire, and then me going like,
"No, it was Ben. Ben brought the cards. Ben brought the cards and went play Ring of Fire at some point right at the beginning of the night." And I went, "Oh fuck off," and laughed it off. And it got to like a certain point in the night where I made a banging playlist, but it was going on for so long, and then we stopped cooking, and it was like, well, now what? What are we going to do now? And then Kieran went, yeah, we can play Ring of Fire, talking to Ben. And they looked at me, and I went, huh.
It's a pretty tame game.
I remember you looking over and going, you said this wasn't a party, Jake. And I went,
no.
We can play Ring of Fire.
What it was is it's because Kieran mentioned it, and I went, but Jake said this wasn't a party, so we got to check with him, because I said, I'm down. I'm always down for Ring of Fire, because I never get it. And I'm always shit at Waterfall. Waterfall's so hard. I don't know why. I just can't do it.
It's the drinks we choose.
It is the drinks we choose. I remember it being... And the fact that I had it in that bucket with ice. So I was getting ice cold drinks, ice cold fizzy drinks, and trying to see them off. And it was... Oh God, I remember crying.
But
because I'm a bitch.
We had a good time. And then I woke up the next day and my voice was fucked. But nothing else was. It was just my voice. And I was like, oh, it's because I've smoked so much, that's all. And then I finally got back here, and then you were like, cool, I'm going to go down for a joint. And I went, cool, I'm coming too. Smoked the rest of my weed, so I had none left. And then come back up and I was feeling all right. And then woke up in the morning and I was like, my voice is even worse now. And I was coughing a lot. And then Louis, who was also at the barbecue and I work with, was like, he's like a day and a half or 2 days ahead of me in the illness scale. He was a write-off on Monday. Monday and Tuesday he was a write-off apparently. I didn't see him Tuesday, but he was a write-off Monday.
Would you have gone into work Tuesday?
What do you mean?
Because if he was how you were, because you were really bad on Tuesday.
Yes.
Would you have still gone to work?
I won't have a day off unless they send me home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. It's just the way I see it. But Tuesday I was really bad. It was my whole day off. That day felt so long. I remember getting home. You know, when I came home and got medicine, I went down Sainsbury's.
Yep.
I got upstairs and I was like, it's 8 o'clock. I feel like I've been awake for days. I feel like I've been off for days. Because I woke up early, so I had that call with the job.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I've got to get up early, make sure I'm all right. So my alarm went off at 10, got called at 11. And then it was like midday and I was like, cool, I've got to wait 4 hours. You're working, so I can't play PlayStation in here. I don't really have the energy to play anything. So I was just laying in bed. Didn't have anything to do. But Louis, Louis was getting ill and I was like, oh shit, we're both ill. And then
good. I like it when there's someone ill with the same illness and they're a few days ahead.
Yeah.
Because that's happened to me and you a few times. It's nice to see how far it takes you, and how fast the recovery is too.
I think we both got it from Jay. I think Jay got it from his daughter. He's got he's just turned 1, but babies pick up everything because they're growing, don't they? So every illness he gets from his daughter, and then passed on to us, really, because we haven't got the best immune systems. We're not the healthiest people in the world, so it gets to us. And obviously, I haven't seen Louis for 2 days. I went in today, saw him. It was me and Louis. And Louis like 1-2 days away from being all right. I'd probably say 3 days away from being back to normal, but 2 days away from being normal enough to do anything.
Good.
And I'm now going, cool.
Which means
so by Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to be all right.
Yeah.
I hope, anyway, because
You will be.
Well, you say that I had COVID longer than any of the other cunts did. My body just takes so long to get rid of anything. Like this, I imagine this cough and this sore throat, like croaky coffee shit is going to hang around for like another week. But I'm going to be fine.
Yeah, it could do.
Like when I laugh now, I start coughing. Like I can't laugh out. I can smile and sort of go, yeah, cool.
Maybe this is going to be it forever. Maybe now you're.
I was thinking this the other day.
The next 70 years of your life.
It was
just
Tuesday and Wednesday. I was like, I bet this is worse for me because of the amount I've been vaping. And I was like, imagine this just sticks around and it ends up being like this is it now. And I can't do like long distance running because I'm going to end up coughing again.
Yeah.
It's like, what? I was like, in my head, I'm going, as soon as this goes, I'm not buying another vape again. That's it now.
Good. They're devil killers. I still buy one when I'm going out or I'm drinking because I know that.
Yeah, you did it. I didn't have one at the barbecue.
I know that I'll end up either just mooching on someone else or smoking if we're in a smoking environment. But not a lot of none of our pals smoke. I know that Kieran would smoke.
I don't think he would, because he's had. We've got a little smoke triangle. It's me, Nathan, and our friend George. He comes around once every. Probably a week now, once a week, just to come around and smoke, which is fun because we don't go out or anything. He just comes and sits in the flat and we watch something.
What's the point of having the flat, bro? Come on.
Yeah, really.
It's next level.
And because bongs are so quick, like a joint is just constantly smelling and burning, we can do it in the living room. We just do it out the window.
Yeah, we've got a big old window.
And then leave it open for like an hour and it doesn't smell. That's the beauty of it.
We've been doing it we've been bonging for a while too, because we weren't always bonging, but we've been bonging for a while, and you're right, about a month now, and it's never smelled in here ever.
But we have started smoking again. But the only thing I've rolling joints. Sorry, the only thing I noticed when I smoked with you on Sunday, I was like, that's all my weed gone. That was my catch-22. I was like, I'm gonna have such a good high because there's a fair bit left, but that's it. That's
why you need to not only obviously keep your tolerance down, but also know your eyeball measurements, I guess, is what I call it.
I'm poor at that.
I'll know how much like a quarter of the bag is, and that's how much I'll roll per joint, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I think one person, if you're constantly chuffing it, I think I know I get high. But back to the health kick. The illness has caused you to drink a lot of water, so I hope I drank 7
litres yesterday.
That's insane. You almost turned into a water bottle, Jake.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that woman that...
I am Mr. Buxton.
I don't know, it might be M&M's, but I could be calling out M&M's here for completely something that they didn't do.
Is this the radio show where she drank loads of water and drowned?
Yeah. Was it M&M's?
I don't know.
So if the viewers don't know, it was ages ago, but there was this competition of basically like drink as much water as you fucking can, and whoever drinks the most gets this amount of money. And I think she was really poor, and she was doing it for her like 2 sons, and then drank so much water that her cells dilated to she basically imploded.
Yeah,
that's the scariest thing ever.
She drowned herself.
Yeah, from the inside.
Cool. What a beam of light on this podcast.
In terms of...
But I haven't...
Well, she's a dumb bitch. She shouldn't have drunk so much water.
I haven't vaped or smoked since Sunday. I haven't vaped since before that, but I haven't smoked since Sunday. It's now Thursday.
That's all right, though. That's good.
I'm probably not going to till Saturday.
That's a good little tolerance break, little tea break.
I know what's going to happen. We're gonna smoke again Saturday, because I'm going to... If you're not going to speak to George tonight, he's probably going to ask me to play pro clubs.
He's already messaged me to ask me to play Warzone.
Cool. So
and I said yeah after the podcast that I made dinner, which I still need to do.
I've got to make dinner too. So when we're on Warzone and we're like inviting him round and we get him round to smoke on Saturday, it will be my cough will come back. I can already feel it. My cough will come back. And I'll be like, well, this is fucking shit now. I can't smoke for like 2 weeks while I try and get rid of this fucking cough. Because George says it as well. When I'm ripping the bong, I'm the only one that coughs.
You are the only one that coughs. You are. Yeah, maybe you just need to. Maybe you do just need to go cold turkey for a bit. Let your body heal after a week of illness, and then maybe a month later, 3-4 weeks, you'll be all right.
Probably the 8 to 10 years of smoking didn't help.
No, in terms of my health kick, I haven't gone down in any weight, but I haven't really changed.
That's a good point. I haven't weighed myself because I've been eating like half a meal a day.
I've definitely been doing it less. You'll be a lot lower, yeah, because
I have been drinking loads.
You'll be pissing it out, man. You'll be lower for sure.
I'm trying to hit that 400 pounds.
I'm still eating a lot more fruit and veg and just like generally healthier dinners and lunches. I would say I'm probably in a calorie deficit, but I don't know. Calorie track. So I think it's probably the hardest thing ever to do is calorie track.
I don't think you will be, if I'm honest. You don't move other than sleeping and walking to the fridge and back.
No, because a calorie deficit, I reckon even with my quite mobile lifestyle, I reckon I'd still be in it because I would still need.
You think you burn 1,000 calories a day?
No. A calorie deficit is under the recommended amount that you should be eating. So I should be, probably me in my mobile lifestyle is like 2,000.
But how many are you burning? A calorie deficit includes the amount you're burning.
I don't know then. 300, 400 probably.
If you're burning...
From the steps that my phone's up there. So.
If you burn 300 calories, but you eat 1,000, then you're putting on 700 calories.
But I'll also burn some from just burning some.
That's just my example. That's what I'm saying. Through sleeping and just walking to the kitchen and back, do you think you burn 1,000 calories a day? No.
No, but that's not the point of a calorie deficit. A calorie deficit is eating under the recommended amount. It's nothing to do with how much you're burning. Burning is on top of that. The calorie deficit is
No, it is the amount.
No, but no, okay, no, because
if you just sit on your ass.
Listen to me. If I'm eating, so you're saying to me, I'm eating 1,000 calories a day.
Yeah.
I'm exercising. I'm not exercising, but I'm just naturally burning 300 calories a day. So every day I'm eating 700 calories. You think I'm just putting that on and I'm just going to get fatter and fatter and fatter by 700 calories each day?
Not extremely quickly, but you will be slowly putting on weight. Very, very, very slowly.
That's ridiculous.
Why?
If I'm eating I'm eating 700 calories a day, do you think my body?
I'm asking why.
Because the body burns fat as
that's what
you
burning calories is.
Yeah, no, but you're also burning fat and shit. So you're not just gonna gain weight from eating 1,000 calories a day.
Go get the scales. Let's prove this now.
No, because
we haven't got to tell them how much you weigh. You would just.
But also the point of weighing is it should be at the same point every day. I weigh in the mornings after I've had my first piss, and sometimes shit.
Do you weigh after you've pissed?
Yeah.
I weigh before and after just to see how much I've pissed.
I feel like you're definitely wrong on this.
No, we'll look it up afterwards.
I'm just going to move on. I mistakenly agreed to do a 5k run in July.
Yeah, you mentioned this.
Have I already mentioned this?
I think so.
I might have mentioned it.
I think it was a first podcast topic.
Oh, so yeah, a muddy fun run.
Oh no, it was second when we brought up the health kick.
Right.
You went, I'm doing a 5k.
I could have said no, but I'm doing it. It's with some work colleagues, and they keep talking about it. Like they're all really excited about it. And every time they speak to me, I'm just like, guys, you realize I'm just going to be at the back. I'm going to walk it.
That's fine. Doesn't say 5k run, does it? It just says 5k.
No, it does. Yeah, you're right. But I would like to
charity 5k, not charity 5k.
I don't have
sprint.
the energy to do like the couch to 5k thing, man. I don't have the motivation right now.
I don't, purely because, and this is the same with fucking everything. When I start doing something new, I hate the baby steps at the beginning. So like when I started learning piano, I was googling, sound like a fucking boomer. I was YouTubing, like beginners tutorials that were like 40 minutes long, and there was some guy that was lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3 for free, and I was like, cool. And it was like so fucking simple and boring. I was like, how does anyone get past the first 10 lessons and go, this is fun?
Let's keep doing this.
So I ended up just Googling tutorials on how to play songs rather than, but obviously you don't realise how fucking hard it is.
No, it must be.
And it's like, oh, right. So it's going to take me a week to learn this because I don't know even the basics of piano.
Noah's learning piano at school and he is just, it's crazy how, because I wouldn't be able to do what he's done. He's, it's not, but he also hasn't done crazy shit. When
it's at school, it's different because it's almost like you have to do it. Do you know what I mean? It's like you get out of lesson.
This is extra curricular. So he's chosen to do this.
After school? Mm. Yeah, but is it just him or is it a group of people that
just
go?
Him. Fulton offers one-on-one sessions for like piano and
so did Westlands, but they took you out of lessons.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So it'd be like, oh, so when do you want to do your next lesson? I'll be like, when have I next got science? And I'd just choose it. And I had guitar lessons after school, but piano lessons I did during class. Every now and then I'd do a guitar lesson during class because I'd be like, oh, this is actually quite easier actually. But I think I did 2 piano lessons and then was like the same for me because she was trying to teach me like the hot cross buns, ring of roses. I was like, what is this? I'll learn how to play Panic at the Disco.
In Green Day.
Yeah, American Idiot Piano Edition. But it's a really cool tool to have. I said this to Kieran, was like, in terms of writing songs, it's probably the most cheat code instrument to have because you can turn anything with the 2 hands and the lower and the higher octaves. You can turn anything into an idea and then put it onto a guitar or onto a bass.
Yeah.
It's and you can find the notes to sing on it. It's brilliant.
You need to, you really do need to move your piano in, not only for the podcast intervals and the health kick jingle that we need,
yes,
but also for that, for maybe even writing new songs. I guess it would be. I reckon it would help you because it's
the scales when
it sounds like it helps.
The scales and the keys, like the A key, the B key, the B minor key, the B flat key, and things like that. Mm-hmm. When you know all of those, it's brilliant. Like when Kieran's like rewriting a solo for a song because the one that's actually in the song is fucking boring. He's like, cool, what key is it in? And he goes, cool, I just need to know that scale. And you just go up and down the scale. And you pick like certain notes. As long as it's in that scale, it's going to sound good.
As long as it's in the brown note, everyone will shit themselves. And,
yes.
And that's what matters.
That would really make the set go off. If everyone
right at the end of just every song, there's just a solid 10-second brown note.
Yeah. Perfect.
Everyone, woohoo! Oh, I'm shitting.
It's gonna be a fun podcast full of coughing in the background.
They'll get over it, I think. How many dudes can you have in a gangbang until it becomes gay?
I don't know.
12 was your initial answer.
Define gay to me, Nathan.
Well, I'm just thinking, right?
Not what I asked. Define gay.
Homosexual.
Define it. You just gave me another word.
Okay. A gay. Rephrase the question. Let me rephrase the question then. How many dudes? How many dudes?
Right.
Would it take?
Right.
For a gangbang to become more of a homosexual experience than a straight one?
3.
Well,
what's a gangbang? How many people is it?
Surely a gangbang is. Oh fuck! What is a gangbang? Because you could call anything a foursome, a fivesome, a threesome,
a sixsome.
Surely a threesome can't be a gangbang.
I always regard 5 as a gangbang because like foursome is like
foursome's a couple because you could always have
swap
2
couples, or if there's 3 blokes or 3 women, it's like it works because you're in pairs. But as soon as it's like 5.
But
I think 5 is a gangbang.
But 5 is... There's still already 2 guys not really doing much apart from jacking their dicks.
What do you mean?
Okay, you got the vagina hole, you've got the arse hole, and you've got the mouth hole. What are the other 2 guys going to do?
The other one.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the other one guy. What's the other one guy going to do apart from, I guess, slap her
She's
ass?
going to jack him off.
Okay, so what position is she in?
Doggy.
Okay, she's in doggy. There's 2 guys at the back, or is there one guy like under her fucking
there's
her
one
from
guy
underneath?
Yeah, so
Okay.
she's cowgirl / doggy style.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so cowgirl doggy, you've got a guy in front on his knees fucking her face, and then you've got her one hand here.
And she's biting on the dick for stabilization.
Okay.
And then another dick here.
So but then that's 6. That's
Yeah.
5 guys and 1 girl. But then how is she going to be in doggy like that with I guess on her elbows?
No, she's just like I said. She's gonna bite on the cock for stabilization.
And she's also got amazing upper body strength.
She's got incredible abs. She's got a brilliant core.
Actually,
Or the bloke underneath can just hold her up.
Yeah, true. Grab her tits.
And the guy from Doggy can just hold her up.
But then we are actually missing a prime opportunity for a tit job here. So is that another guy?
What, in cowgirl?
Is that another
We're going to have a guy just laying on top of the guy that's getting ridden in cowgirl?
Yeah.
No, that's gay. That's gay.
But he's getting you know, a
Define
tit job.
gay.
He's getting a tit job. I don't know, man. What do you mean? I don't know. I get.
So gay is just when
in terms of sexuality,
when you prefer having sex with the same
men.
sex.
Yeah. Well, yeah, same sex, all men, because I guess the lesbian.
So as soon as you are not
thing.
involved with the women, it's just you and another bloke. That's when it's gay.
But what if you're not and you're just kind of like next and jacking? Because you're not involved.
I think that's fine because you're watching a girl get railed.
Okay, but how many guys can be next to each other
This is
jacking?
what I'm saying. As soon as there is another guy next to you jacking, that's weird.
Right.
That's gay.
Okay, so we got the one.
So 7 is your
the 1,
no,
2,
8
3,
is the answer.
4, 5, 6, and then 7. The woman.
So one's the woman.
1's the woman. 2, 3.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Guy jacking in the corner 7.
8 makes it gay.
8 makes it gay.
The 8th makes it gay.
Guys, don't have gangbangs with.
If you're going to invite your mates
dudes.
around, make sure there's only 5 of your mates involved.
What?
That's so fucking stupid.
I really got into that for a second.
Wait, so 1 second. One here, one there.
Yeah.
You got really performing arts about it. Oh, poorly timed sip of drink.
Yeah, we both sipped at the same time.
We're going to take it way back because we massively missed this trend.
Oh shit!
But it's really funny, and I keep watching TikToks about it, and I want to go over it. Icks. Now I've got some icks.
Yeah, go on.
Now, if you have any, just reel them off. Now, these are icks that women have said about blokes.
Oh, okay.
And we're gonna justify why they're not icks.
Cool.
But some of them are icks. I'm sitting here and going.
I'm sure there are some icks. I think we all know what icks are.
The first one's just androids. I think they're icks. I think androids are icks. From a man's perspective on a woman, if she whipped out her Windows XP fucking phone to me, I'd be like, what?
See, this is the difference though, and I have this conversation with you every time and you never ever listen to me. Android, it could be a fucking shitty Windows phone. It could be a Nokia for fuck's sake, because Android, the operating system is on so many phones that aren't, basically every phone that isn't Google or Apple owned. But surely the brand matters too, because Samsung is as good of a brand as Apple is, if not better.
See, now you're accusing me of not listening to you when we've had this conversation. You quite clearly haven't listened to me when we've had this conversation, because I never
listen to you.
I don't care.
But you just said you cared.
No, I don't care about your Android argument, because I am Apple over Android.
That's fine though, but in terms of like a girl whipping out a
cock and going, I've got 8 blokes round there having a gangbang.
A girl whipping out the most.
And I go, no, that's gay.
That's too many men for me. If you lose 2 of them, I'm there.
I'll be like, we lose 7 of them. It's just me and you. I'm down.
I'll give you the best solo gangbang of your life.
I've got 8 cocks, and they'll all go in there.
I just think it's different from a girl whipping out a Nokia or a Windows phone compared to a Samsung phone that is obviously just an amazing product.
Obviously,
it is, man. Otherwise, Samsung wouldn't be such a massive brand. The TV.
I agree with you. I said obviously.
Toasters, fridges.
I said obviously.
You got those Samsung fridges that have touch screens you can like connect them to your phone.
They have like cold in them.
They have a fridge and a freezer.
Do you remember we had this conversation about the Discoveries that have fridges in them?
Yes.
The cars.
So cool, man.
Imagine having a fridge
so
in the car.
Fucking cool. What other icks have you got?
When a man sits cross-legged. Which I kind of agree with if he's sitting on the floor.
Okay, so I'm fine here on the sofa.
I don't know. Because I can't sit cross-legged. I'm not that flexible.
I just feel, I don't know why, I feel really awkward like this.
The one leg underneath is like, all right. But as soon as it's like this, it's like, oh, what? I can see where they're coming from. It's very childish.
Yeah, I was about to say, it reminds me very much of primary school where you'd all sit on the floor in lessons and like watch the fucking teacher and you're all sitting. It is awkward as fuck. Yeah, agreed. I'm going back to cross-legged though. Yeah. When you cough really loud.
When your man has to jump to get in his jeans. Imagine that. You're watching me getting changed after a shower and I'm jumping into my jeans. My arse is so fat.
I don't know. I think some girls would love that, bro.
I don't think I've ever seen a bloke jump in his jeans.
No, me neither.
That's why I'm like, yeah, I can see why it's an ick, because I never see anyone do it.
Yeah, you're right, because it would be. I think I've got one.
When he wears a cardigan.
Why are you looking at me? I've never worn a cardigan.
I'm looking at you because we're doing a podcast, you fucking idiot. What do you mean?
When he wears a cardigan.
And let me just stick my head out the fucking window and look at the red line.
Anybody wearing a cardigan? Yeah, I guess. I think cardigans could go nice. I reckon. Think about Johnny Knoxville. He looks great in a cardigan. He's like new look.
No, he doesn't.
I think he looks like such a cool grandpa
gamer
dad.
He picks up epic W's.
I just think I'd probably wear cardigans when I'm older. I reckon, like when I'm old.
I think I'm going to be 95 and rocking the hoodies. Just in my fucking armchair alone in my
same hoodies.
Yeah, the same hoodie.
Playing FIFA.
The same hoodie I've got with the same pizza stain on it from the last time I went to Norwich. When I'm 95, I'll have that same hoodie. Just watching
with the thumb holes.
Watching You've Been Framed reruns.
Oh,
just
it would literally be the same shit you've always seen.
Yeah,
they don't make new ones of them anymore, do they?
I think they do.
Do they?
But it's still really old clips.
Weird.
It's only old people that submit it, so the only videos they've got are on
like VHS
cassettes.
Tapes. Yeah. Aprons at dinner time, or even the tuck of the tissue. I don't mind the lap.
No, depends where they are.
I'm alright with the lap.
What do you mean? It's not going to protect the shirt at all? What's wrong with what's the point of not having it?
Because it prevents shit from falling in your lap.
If you're in a very posh place and you're very dressed up, I totally understand the napkin in the collar. To me, because I drop food on myself basically every time I eat anyway, I want to continue that trend and make a statement that I'm not going to conform to this posh restaurant's ideals of me, and I'm gonna fucking spill my food if I want to. Yeah, can I have the extra large throwing soup? Is that all right? with an extra oomph of throw, that'd be great. What's that, sir? That's on the menu. Yes, it fucking is, and you will see it when it arrives. I will explain. And you will throw it at me once it's ready. No. She lays it down, and I go, "Thank you so much," and I tuck my napkin into my collar, and I throw it as hard as I can at the table next to me. To be honest, you'd need the collar. You would still be in the splash zone. The splash zone, like
for
it's
a big
fucking, like it's fucking, what's it called? Oh, Waterworld. What is it? With the whales. Fucking
I think most places have splash zones.
Ocean World.
Thorpe Park has a splash zone.
What's the one in America?
Waterworld, yeah.
It's not Waterworld.
Is it not?
Oh, it's
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld, motherfucking
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld with Shamu.
Who?
Shamu the whale.
Who the fuck is that?
Shamu the whale, what do you mean?
I didn't even know.
Nathan the human.
Is
Well,
he
who's that? Nathan the human. I've told you it is.
Oh, it's a sad day when Shamu the whale is more famous than us, real people.
No, I don't think it's just that. He probably gets paid loads. When
He's got fucking
when
cocaine
your man really wants to be the little spoon.
What's wrong with the little spoon?
I love being the little spoon.
Bro, the little spoon is next level. Everyone,
When she hooks onto the back of me and it's like I got a little rucksack on.
I'm sorry, but yeah, it would for you, yeah.
I'm 7'2" for anyone who doesn't know.
World's tallest man and also shortest podcast host.
Loudest cougher.
Yeah, that too. You
I'm
got
sorry.
3 Guinness World Records now. Wow. I with the little spoon argument. I mean, if you're not willing to give your other half a little spoon,
The
every
spoon.
now, come on, like you're obviously not in love with them, so fuck
Leave
off.
them. Leave them.
Yeah, basically,
Immediately.
yeah. And boys and girls out there, if they're not giving you little spoons, I said boys first because, I mean, I can't actually imagine a girl listening to us too. Oh, Kitty does, so I guess there's one. Boys and girls out
What's
there,
up, Key?
if they don't,
I did plug Potsdam in your Instagram live stream interview the other day, and you said nothing, so fuck off.
if they don't little spoon you, you need to get out. That's all I'm saying.
Kitty's actually, coincidentally, Kitty has little spooned me, so.
There we go.
And
That's respect right there.
I love it. Thank you, Kitty.
Thank
I
you so
love
much,
being
Kitty.
the litty spoon. The litty spoon. It's lit.
You actually texted me that night and told me not to. Yeah, you said I don't need to spoon tonight, Nathan. Kitty's got it covered. Thanks.
Yeah, I got my daily.
And I
dose
said,
of
all
spoon.
right. I said, finally, I don't have to spoon him.
When your man runs for the train when he misses it, so as it's leaving the platform,
Why
he's
would you
running after
even
it.
do that?
It's stupid.
Or like a bus or something.
Stupid.
Why the fuck would
They're
you
not
even
going to
do
stop.
that?
Get over it.
Yeah, there's another one in 15 minutes. Just wait.
Right, these two are really stupid, and I don't know if I agree with them or not. Right,
There you go.
when he uses the chocolate menu to choose a chocolate from the chocolate box.
I get that.
I
get
don't. I like what I like. I've got to figure out what it is. What do you mean? What if I accidentally pick up an orange flavoured chocolate that I don't like?
Oh no. Sorry. I mean, I was getting confused. I meant I don't get it. I think that isn't an ick. I think that's normal.
I'm on the
because
team of
oranges or strawberries, those creamy ones are the fucking worst.
What is it? The fucking white gooey shit in it.
Yeah.
can't
Well, it's just
remember what
cream.
it
It's
is.
just sugar cream. It's just creamy sugar.
Right. Last one, yeah.
Yeah.
When your man eats something hot and goes,
We've all done it. We've all done it. I think though, surely in terms of an ick, it's got to be a thing that is. Sure.
sorry,
Surely in terms of
I was
an
watching
ick,
the red bar on the volume. I was getting further and further away, trying to figure out how far I should
It's
go.
alright. It's alright. Don't pay attention to it because I can sort it out in post.
You're telling me you're gonna edit that?
I'm gonna edit it and bass boost it to fuck.
I hope you do. That'd be really funny. I hope you do.
Everyone's gonna turn it off. What the fuck is this bass boosted cough? What was your last point?
When they eat something hot.
We've all done it. I think in terms of an ick though, it shouldn't be.
I don't really breathe out. I just go, oh fuck.
Surely an ick should be.
Shit.
Surely an ick. That's gonna piss off Dale. Surely an ick should be something
Fuck
that
that,
is
we had
like
sex
a
with that
relationship
last
ending, right?
No, an ick is something that,
Or
like,
something that really turns you off of that person.
Yeah.
So would you not consider it, if it's a serious turn off, to be relationship ending then? If you can't then look at the person the same way without thinking of
I
them.
just make sure they always had cold food. If that was my ick.
Right.
To be like, I really like you.
So
really hot,
wait,
but that's
so
the one thing that
do you
pisses me off.
reckon some icks work with some people but not others? Do you reckon like I don't know. That was a question that made sense. I don't know why I was about to
Did it make
rephrase the
sense?
question. Yeah. So the hot food ick. Do you reckon there's one girl that does that you're gonna be like disgusted by, and then another that you're just gonna be like, wow, that's really something.
Yeah, if she's hotter. That's the
cool.
basic of it. If she's fucking 10 out of 10, there's no such thing as an ick.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, after enough of my shallowness.
Doctor Who's coming back.
When?
The real Doctor Who, I mean.
No.
Mr. David Tennant. What I wanted to ask you, because I'd say we're quite big Doctor Who fans. I know I say this a lot.
What to do, fan.
And although I feel like you in public would probably... Would you disregard yourself as a Doctor Who fan?
I don't regard myself as a Doctor Who fan.
No, this is what I'm saying. I think you are.
I'm a David Tennant Doctor Who fan. I haven't seen all of
Which
Matt
is
Smith.
great that he's coming back.
I haven't seen all of the old guy.
Along with Catherine Tate, who plays Donna. Don't know what they're gonna do with it yet. I've obviously seen the few set photos are out. My question to you is, obviously in the 50th anniversary, they brought back David Tennant originally, and they did that whole thing with the War Doctor too. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
This is now the 60th anniversary, and they're bringing him back again. When are they gonna... What point do they stop bringing back old doctors
when he dies
and make a good... Well, David Tennant
when David Tennant dies. Because they know he was the best, or when he looks significantly older and they can't do anything.
I think he was the thing that pushed the revival of the show to its heights, and then I think continuing on with Matt Smith, and then obviously a drop off.
They need to bring back Christopher Eccleston.
I don't think he will ever come back. He's got a very bad relationship with the writers and BBC, I think. So, unfortunately, I don't think he'll ever come back.
What did he do? Say the N-word on one episode? And they forgot to cut it out.
What I've seen of him talking about it...
He just breezed over that and didn't just accuse him of saying a really bad word.
No, he did, though. Every episode. He kept forgetting Rose's name and just kept hard R-ing. I don't know... Rose
Taylor.
Rose Taylor.
So was I.
Fantastic.
You were fantastic. So was I. Now come on, let's get out of here.
He had because obviously a brand new season of a show that stopped years ago.
Wow.
With new writers and new directors and stuff and new producers. I think he just had from what he said, it was a fumbly experience getting the first season going. And so by the end of the first season, he'd already decided to leave.
Right.
Just like when are they? Yeah, I guess if you think they're going to stop when David Tennant dies, that makes...
When David Tennant says no.
That makes the most sense. I just think they can't keep... Obviously, it's not going to be the same story, but they can't keep bringing doctors back and like...
I reckon they're going to really...
Acting like it's a new thing, you know?
I reckon they're really going to open the door to this.
If they do an alternate timeline thing, I think that's cool. But then...
I think David Tennant's going to appear in like every 4th episode or something. Do you know what I mean? Like they're going to really open the story up and he's going to be available for any series ever. Do you know what I mean? He's going to be like, oh yeah, I've seen you, and I've seen the next one. Like he'll say something like that. He'll go, I've seen 4 more after you.
That would be cool.
And then all of a sudden it becomes, oh cool, we're going to see David Tennant in every new series.
That would be cool. He's going to be River Song, basically.
Yes.
Basically.
Yes.
That would be cool.
I'm you. I'm your wife.
Spoilers.
What, me? I'm my own wife. That sounds brilliant.
Smells that don't smell how you expect them to smell.
You.
Thanks. Is that good or bad?
Not going to tell you.
Cool. Rain?
Rain doesn't really smell.
Whoa. What are you talking about?
Rain doesn't really smell.
Rain smells, bro.
Of
like rain. Obviously the thing that... But I'm saying this isn't... You're pissing me off today, Jake.
What?
That's not the question. Rain does smell. How have you not smelt fresh rainfall before? This doesn't make any sense to me.
But does rain smell, or is it just the dirt that is washing off of things?
No, it's the rain, because anywhere you go, it could be in the woods
so why doesn't
the high
water
street.
smell?
It could smell.
So why doesn't water?
I don't know, because the rain's from the clouds, Jake. It's salt water, isn't it? Rain?
I don't fucking know.
I think rain is salt water.
Do you know what else is salt water? the cum that we get from the tap.
The cum that
the cum that we've been drinking for years straight from the tap.
Callback. Oh, my book's all the way over
Well,
there.
you're out of topics.
Yeah, my book's on the floor, so
Yeah,
I'm just not
exactly.
going to get it.
Rain doesn't smell.
Rain smells.
Rain doesn't smell.
I was going to say also grape flavoured drinks. Because they don't...
Grape flavoured drinks, but not grape. Not actual, like the actual grapes.
No, yeah, but this is the thing. They're obviously made after the smell. They're made after the taste of grapes, but they don't smell or taste like grapes.
They taste like lavender.
I wouldn't say they taste like lavender.
Tastes like lavender. It's arse.
But it definitely doesn't smell like grape.
No, definitely not.
I also had another one, but
what things that smell that you don't
expect them to smell like. Does that make any sense?
Yes, but like,
what about like gin and vodka? Because I feel
but
like
you kind of expect them to smell like shit. Do you know what I mean? They just smell like a different variant of shit.
I mean like back when you first smelt gin and vodka. Did you ever expect it to smell like gin and vodka? Because I
expected.
I don't remember if I did, but I do kind of feel like in my brain I would have gone. This is a drink. This is something that people enjoy. Why?
I knew it was going to be bad. That's the way. I knew it was going to smell bad. But you don't know what anything smells like. You can't predict.
No, you can't. You can't. I'm just like unusual smells, I guess.
Unusual smells
like rain, like fresh rainfall. I can't believe you've never smelled fresh rainfall. Next time it rains, I'm going to call you. I'm going to go smell.
It rained last night.
Yeah, no, it did. Thunderstormed.
I came out here.
Did you smell it?
I can't smell.
Oh, unlucky.
Loser.
It smelled really nice.
You couldn't smell the rain, you fucking loser. Look at you over there on the chair on your own.
Why did you sit out here?
Because I don't really like thunderstorms.
Oh, do you not? Kaylee doesn't either. Kaylee was having a really bad time and I went, anyway, night, because I fucking love thunderstorms.
I don't like natural things. Like avalanches, earthquakes, tsunamis, thunders. Obviously, they're one end of the spectrum to the other. Because you can't do anything about it. Like when you hear about earthquakes in Asia and that, and you just cannot prepare for it. You can't do anything.
You can't.
Luck of the draw.
Yeah.
So whenever a thunderstorm hits, I'm like, this could be it. This could be the worst one ever, and it could fucking take me out. And there's nothing I can do about it.
If that was the case, there would have been a red weather warning.
Oh no, I know that, but like what I'm saying is, even if there is a red weather warning, you just go, right, this could be it then.
Yeah.
But I was also thinking, we're on the top floor. There's no aerials on the roof, so we're all right. We're good.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to happen. And then I was sitting out here, and it was actually quite a nice view, looking over the multi-story car park, watching it flash, and watching all the rain come down the high street on the floor, like running down by the gutters. It was quite nice. I made it out the window because it was coming this way.
Oh, nice.
Because it was coming through onto me on my bedroom window. It didn't gradually get heavier. It just all of a sudden just got really heavy rain.
It did, yeah. It was really light and really far away, and then it was on top of us.
And my bedroom window was open, so it was just raining on me. So I had to shut it. So I was like, cool, I'm going to go to the front room, open the window, and was like, no rain's coming in. This is brilliant.
Sorry, I was looking at a drone over there. I genuinely thought it was a UFO for a second. Do you see on the left of the multi-story car park? It's like floating right now. It's obviously a bunch of mates of like.
Oh yeah, it's the car geeks.
It's the car meet. Yeah.
Car geeks. I can't think of any smells right now, to be honest. I haven't smelt in like 2 days. I've got no idea what smell is.
I'm missing my smell.
No idea what smell is. What's the most embarrassing animal to die to?
Oh, I mean, it's got to be like a cat, surely. I'm talking like a No, I meant like a domesticated cat.
I'm thinking more like a turtle or a sloth. Something really slow that almost could not sneak up on you.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
But it's got to be something you can... Like, if you choose snail, I'm not having it. Like, there's no way a snail's actually killing me.
Well, surely anything could kill you.
How's a snail going to kill me?
Go up my nose and then inside my brain and then cover it in its lovely coating.
Lovely smooth coating.
Okay, well then I guess not a cat. A domesticated cat couldn't kill me.
No, it could. Definitely could.
Do you reckon? It could cut me to death.
It could get the right cut on the right vein.
It could just death by sacrifice myself to domesticated cats as they cut my wrists.
I love my cat that much that I'm allowing it to kill me. Sacrificing
Lay down on the table
for the greater good. For the greater good, my cat.
All the neighbouring cats have come over to watch you.
They're all going home.
They're all in big goats with massive hoods.
They're all in big white hoods, burning crosses.
This is the way.
The KKK. the kitten.
The Cool Cats clan.
Kitten killing clan.
Nice.
Mum's trying to WhatsApp video me.
Is she?
Yeah.
Put her on.
No.
Okay. I don't really know. A seal would be embarrassing.
I think anything water is embarrassing because what are you doing in the water? We're land animals.
Swimming in the sea's fun.
Yeah, but
yachts and shit.
Yeah, but you have to go far enough out to get killed by something ocean-wise.
Yeah, you would.
Don't be an idiot.
Well, you could get killed by a seal at SeaWorld.
You could get killed by Shamu.
Yeah, Shamu the whale is bloodthirsty, brother.
He could drown you.
He's got a fucking 30 kill streak. He's got a nuke coming in.
Kill streak. He's actually drowned 4 kids today in the splash zone.
It clearly states where the splash zone is, guys.
This is a good question.
Now I'm going to have to eat you.
Feed them to me. What are we going to do with all these dead bodies? Give them to me. I'll eat them in literally a swallow.
Please.
I won't even chew them. I will literally just swallow them like pills. I love this question. Right.
Yeah.
What's the funniest thing you've ever seen me do? Just so many to choose from.
I don't know.
What do you mean?
You know what's
mean?
You know what's problem with being put on the spot of these like questions is you've obviously had time to think about them, and vice versa too. You've had time to think about them, so I'm now trying to remember moments from the entire of our friendship.
This is why I brought up that we smoke weed, because most of these are going to come from moments where we've been stoned. Like Scoob.
Oh yeah, like Scoob was funny. Was that you or me though?
I think one of the funniest things I've seen you do was when one of the first times when we first started smoking, I never used to buy it myself. I used to just go, have you got any? Shall we share a joint together? I used to bum off you for ages. And then
I didn't mind it.
And now I started getting my own, but it was one of the first times I got home from work and we just sort of looked at each other and went, we just smoke weed then. And we were like becoming stoners. Went out for a joint, came upstairs, and we didn't have Wi-Fi. We were playing Wii Sports on the projector. And he was eating Maryland biscuits while playing like frisbee golf or something. And I was making dinner, so we weren't even talking. And he leant over and picked up a cookie and went, I'm going to consume you. And then ate it. And I fucking lost it. And he was losing it just because I was.
Yeah, so I was.
You were just laughing just because I was laughing. And then you were going, what? And I couldn't get it out for like 20 minutes. You didn't even know what you were laughing at for like 20 minutes. And I went, that is a real audience moment. And then you started laughing and we started laughing again because I was like, what does that even fucking mean? And I went, you would have done that if I was here or not. Yeah. Whether I was in the room or not, you would have picked up that cookie and gone, I will consume it. And then for like 40 minutes, we were just on the floor.
We yeah.
Like an hour of our night, we were just laughing at that. You.
And you know what's funny is we've spoken about this a lot, but there was a tone to it that
it was I will consume you. It was like a fucking Marvel movie. I will consume you. Like Thanos holding Iron Man's head when Doctor Strange saves him in Infinity War, and he goes, I respect you, Dr. Stark, or some bollocks like that.
Yeah.
It was you holding the cookie going, I will consume you. That was so funny.
I'm really trying to think, but honestly, my brain is just drawing a blank. The problem is you are so funny, Jake.
I don't really do anything funny. We do funny things.
Yeah, I don't think you try and do funny things. I think you are just naturally a funny guy.
I'm very quick-witted. That's probably what I'd say.
Yeah.
I think I'm the funniest person you've ever met in your life.
We spoke.
Say it.
Is it because we spoke about this last week?
Say it.
If I say it, will you be happy?
Say it.
You're the funniest person I think I've ever met.
You know what? I'd really like to get that guy on the podcast you mentioned last time.
I really don't know, man. It's very embarrassing, but I just can't think of anything at all.
I'll tell you, one of the funniest moments of my life was Phoebe and GB.
Oh, see, I wasn't even there for that.
Telling you about that the next day, and on the podcast.
Yeah,
I met twins called Phoebe.
That is so crazy.
And I got to say to them, "God, that's Phoebe. That gives me the Phoebe GB." That was fucking excellent.
That would have been funny. Yeah, I wish I was there, man.
Way back when I was an alcoholic.
Now you just cough a lot.
I did that before as well.
Stop coughing. I'm getting quite hot, so I'm just gonna.
You get a what?
I'm just gonna take off my shirt.
He's got 2 shirts on, I can see. Why have you got a Nigel Farage Brexit shirt on?
To those that aren't watching the podcast, you're going to want to be watching the podcast right now. This is a charity shop find if I've ever seen one.
Oh, that's sick, actually, that you found it in a charity shop. That's really funny. That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen you do.
Katie actually bought it for me. She sent it to me and went, anybody want some Brexit drip? And I went, fucking buy me that right now. I don't care how much it is, buy me that.
If I had more money, I would have bought the Stone Island fucking stone face, whatever it's called.
Oh,
what's it called?
I don't know. But it's like the emoji of like the Momoa heads.
Yeah, the night at the museum little stone. When you go, Dom want to speak. That one.
Yeah.
When he blows bubblegum.
That would have been good. How much was it?
25 quid. I was like, at the beginning of the month, I'm buying it, and we'll find somewhere to put it later.
I think you've got to start going to charity shops though, because there are some great finds, bro. I mean, this obviously is just an instant meme classic.
Brexit means Brexit.
It's so funny. Who made this shirt? Who wore this shirt
Farage.
beforehand?
That's Nigel Farage, man.
And he just planted them in charity shops all around Kent.
How will I win the election? Oxfam.
They've only just started getting out now.
Oxfam shops will get me my Prime Minister role.
Cancer research.
To Mel's house.
Now let's strip £200 million from the NHS and privatise it. Cancer research. Yeah, I mean, just a great find. I really planned that me wearing this shirt underneath, but the payoff wasn't great. But it's a great shirt.
What's the most attractive thing a girl can do by accident? Fuck me. I accidentally made him come.
I don't know, man.
It's basically what little things just makes you go, fuck, that's hot. So it is, yeah, buying me a drink.
I was going to say buying something for me.
No, not something, because if they go, oh, I bought you a holiday away, I'm like, that's not very sexy. But if she goes, oh, can I buy you a drink, or do you want a drink? Like while we're chatting, like she's obviously flirting with me, and she goes, do you want a drink? I'm like, oh yeah. I do. Yeah,
I do. I'm parched, actually.
You're unconventionally hot in that sense of I'm not buying you a drink.
I don't know.
You're a strong, independent woman that looks
know.
after a single child. Wait.
What?
Wait.
There's a single child.
No, I'm technically not wrong. Am I? So.
How do you know the child's single?
Because it's 6 months old.
Oh, that's when
I made that up. I got no idea.
That's when I had my first baby. My first relationship.
What was happening?
When I was 6 months. Got laid.
I was coming straight out of the womb. Too far?
In terms of like sexiness, I don't really know. Just like attractiveness in general. Just buying me anything, to be honest. Asking how my day was.
No, I think asking how a certain thing was. Not going,
oh yeah, certain thing would be good.
Go, how was mana?
Yeah. This meeting, or how was the lunch at
or being like, how was Mark today? Because you complained about him loads last night. Something like that.
Yeah, just constantly.
Or just, was Mark a cunt? Did he bring up his ex-wife again?
He was. Fucking
and then you go, oh my God, sit down. Let me tell you.
Let me tell you about Mark's ex-wife. She is fit.
For some reason, downing a pint as well really kind of gets me like, God, look at you.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. A down of a pint because
if we're in Waterfall or someone goes, "Hey, what are the odds on you down there?" and she goes, and it's a pint, not like a rum and coke. It's like a cider or a beer, and she goes 3, and she's not bothered by it.
If she's not bothered by it, she's either thinks she's one of the boys, or
she doesn't care.
Or she doesn't care.
That's what.
And if
like
she doesn't care, then great.
That I don't care. Along with the, do you want to drink? It's like, I don't care. Do you want to drink? I'm not fussed by. I don't play by the rules.
I think in reality,
I'm an unconventional woman, and I want to fuck you.
I think reality just doing stuff that we would do to that person that maybe wouldn't normally happen, I guess, is I think stuff that's maybe just outside of the norm of being a normal girl. I think that's the cool stuff. I think I think I like when they're unique, when they're different.
When they're men.
Yeah, when they've got massive
That's my favourite part about women, when they're men.
when they turn out to be a guy.
Have you got any more topics?
Let me
address the journal.
My notebook. Just at how food porn really intrigues me.
I don't have any.
But that's it, to be honest. Something about food porn, right? Because we've had this discussion where I've watched weird porn. Food is obviously such a
I'm so sorry, I cannot hold my piss.
Go for it. I'll just talk. Food is such a weird but subcategory, I think, of erotic videos. Good. I'm glad you can still hear me, Jake. Food porn is such a weird subcategory of. I just repeat myself constantly on this fucking podcast. Why the fuck do I do this? Why do I stutter and stammer so much when I never used to, and now all I do is repeat the same fucking sentence and I don't know and fuck off. This is ridiculous. Why I used to be able to. I used to be so good. But it's weird because I'm sure there's certain foods that turn you on, like not you in particular, listener. But I'm sure there's certain foods like, I mean, donuts. You know, they got holes. Sausages or cucumbers. They have been actively used to fuck people. We all know this. Maybe not hot dogs, but cucumbers definitely. What food is too far? I guess a really messy food, but then baked beans. People, there's always going to be people that are going to want to fuck in food.
Perfita rolls.
For you, what food is too far?
One I don't like.
I was thinking like cotton candy on the dick. Would that be like if you put your dick in a cotton candy machine and twirled that shit up?
It probably hurt.
No, because it's all air, isn't it? It's all air and sugar, and it just sticks to the stick. Have you not seen them make cotton candy?
There's like there's like arms in the spinner, right?
Is there arms?
I think so. Not like a blender, but
I thought it was just like an air pusher, a big fan, basically.
Well, no, it would just be going up, wouldn't it?
No, like a fan that is pointing like this way round, because it's in it's in a big metal bowl, I guess, and then the fans are inside the bowl pointing into the bowl.
So if it's in a bowl,
and it's just going like this.
So if it's in a bowl with the air blowing.
The fan would push a certain way.
But if it's got the curved bottom, it would then push the air, and it would eventually come around and go up. It would ride the surface and the angle of the surface.
Does it have a curved bottom?
I would imagine it's got two very flimsy sticks just to keep it spinning in the same direction.
Yeah,
nothing
probably.
too harsh.
So what you're saying is you'd have to be really quick in and out with your dick to.
Yeah.
How do they do it? The sticks then?
Like putting your hand on a ceiling fan, getting it through the ceiling fan.
If there's arms in it, spinning round constantly, how do they keep the stick in?
Get it between, and they go like that.
Get between what?
The two sticks.
So why can't I do that with my dick?
Are you going to run around it?
Yeah, man.
Then yes, you can.
Cool.
Never said you couldn't. I just said look out. It's probably going to hurt.
Would sugar in your dick hurt?
I don't think so. I think it would hurt the next day if you didn't wash it off.
No, I'd eat you, obviously. Every last bite. That's what happens in food porn. Do you not bite? I guess you do bite, I guess. You bite and then it just dissolves in your mouth.
Oh, candy floss.
You don't chew. You don't chew, but you bite.
That's
what candy floss is, sugar. Yeah,
That's how you
it
eat
just
candy floss.
it just like dissolves in your mouth. I really need a pee, to be honest.
Cool. What would it take for you to never speak to me ever again?
I was gonna say
If you put my dick in a cotton candy machine.
I was gonna say you fucking my mum, but honestly, I probably would still talk to you.
I would. What's that got to do?
What's that? That's nothing to do with me.
Yeah, if you fuck my mum, I'll be like, cool.
Yeah,
What's that got to do with me?
Jake. Okay, come on now. Let's not play pretend here. I'm your dad.
I got your mum in my WhatsApp DMs, so
Not anymore. Not now. She's bought a car. She's out.
no.
Yeah, she's moved on to bigger things.
I can show you my WhatsApp DMs if you want.
Go on.
Hang on.
When was her most recent message?
Hang on.
I'm hanging.
Saturday.
Yeah, the day she picked up her car. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It was though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's not Saturday at 11:56
Oh shit. Was that thanks for sorting my car out?
p.m.
Oh.
I'll leave you with that one.
Okay.
I don't think.
I guess probably just being the person that my significant other cheats on with. But
It would have to be something serious, but I think there's a lot you'd get away with.
Yeah. You too, man. Murder?
I think if you come to me and went,
If you
I've
kill one of my family members, no. But if you killed someone, then yeah, I'd stick by you. I'd say you're innocent.
depends which family member.
Interesting. I think any of my proper close family, no.
Again, depends.
So wait, so obviously your mum, that's too far.
Yes.
Can't kill your mum. Great, thanks. Your dad? You'd let me kill your dad. Well, would you let me kill your dad? That sounds really bad. If Jake's dad's watching,
He watched the old ones.
I don't want to kill you.
He told me when I was up there in Derby that he watched the old ones ages ago when we were doing them.
I don't want to kill you, and I also I said that Jake wouldn't care. It's not that. It's he said that.
No, we're a lot closer now than we were 3 years ago.
Good.
So I
could have killed you 3 years ago. Missed my chance.
If you are watching Dad, I still wouldn't regard you as close. So you can have that. On your
yeah.
have that. You
try harder,
bastard.
Yeah, you ginge.
But we're a lot closer than we were. I mean, we're gonna go see the Green Day, and he's gonna cry because we used to when we used to do the trips up and down to Derby in the fucking 3-seater big transit van. We used to sing Green Day together.
Oh, cool.
So it's going to be, and we've seen the supposed set list, which is basically all the songs we used to sing together.
Oh, nice.
He said to me on the phone, he went, "Don't be surprised if I cry." And I went, "I'm going to laugh at you. I'm going to laugh at you."
Who then? Who could I kill in your immediate family?
I'm not going to name them, am I? There's a lot of cousins I'd let you have.
Cool. Just making mental notes.
Yeah. There's even a couple of uncles I think I'd let you have.
I'd have them. I'll have them all.
Granddads. You could have both my granddads.
This is sounding more and more sexual.
You could have
all men.
You could have whichever one you want, to be honest. As long as there's not 8 of them, because then that would be gay.
What if I like ran into the House of Commons and started wanking off and it went viral everywhere?
What's that got to do with me?
No. Would you stick by me?
That's what I'm saying. What's that got to do with me?
Okay.
No, okay.
But you wouldn't be like even just a little bit like disgusted or weirded out?
No, I think that's really funny. Yeah.
What if I joined ISIS?
Are you still texting me?
If they let me, go on.
Are we still playing Warzone?
Yeah, but I'm playing real life.
Are you still paying your half of the mortgage?
Yeah, of course.
Then yeah,
I'm in it now.
I still speak to you. Yeah.
Cool.
If you dipped and fucking like was
left you with
and then came back a year later and was like, "I'm back." No, fuck off.
I'm back from ISIS.
You just dipped for a fucking year.
To be honest, Jake, I don't think I'll be back if I join ISIS. I think I'm there for the long run.
I don't know.
I'm not there for a little.
The big multicoloured Nigel Farage shirt, face on your shirt that
They'll
tells
let me in.
Otherwise.
This is basically a ticket into ISIS.
I don't think
straight
so.
away.
I don't think so.
Yeah, man.
Brexit means Brexit. I don't want any other country. But can I join your country?
They actually, I've heard the ISIS people really, really like Nigel Farage.
They've liked
Who do you reckon buys his cameos the most? Come on now.
YouTubers.
ISIS. Probably, yeah, YouTubers. YouTubers are just people with money because it's funny as fuck.
Just doing all the things
to make
that
him
you
say
want
sussy
to do.
chungus. Yeah. Ridiculous.
Some of them are funny. George sends them all to me. The Nigel Farage cameo clips.
They are funny.
They're really funny. Some of them are fucking
He's
awesome.
getting the bag. I mean, you can't blame the guy. He is just getting the bag.
Depends how much they cost.
I think most cameos are quite expensive for like proper, more famous people, I guess.
Yeah, some
I
of
would
them
consider him more famous just because he's quite a big political
A
figure.
cameo from Johnny
UK.
Sins is like 250.
It is,
isn't
yeah. So
Mate,
quite a lot of
Imagine
money.
getting Johnny Sins to say happy birthday. We've had this conversation, haven't we? I'm having deja vu. Shouting out Potsdam.
Oh, that would.
I think we had this
might have had
conversation
this
on the podcast.
conversation. We might have, but I mean, yeah. I mean, anyone calling out the podcast or the band would be cool. Anyone famous, because you could just pass it off as like they've done this out of their own volition.
Yeah. You just,
Oh my god, Johnny Sins has sent me this message.
you edit out the cameo thing, didn't
Yeah,
you?
you would. Oh well, thanks, Johnny Sins, #1 listener of the Ill-Informed Podcast.
He's 11 inches deep in the Potsdam EP. He's spinning it around his cock as we speak. The CD.
Really, really like the EP, guys. Maybe come in 3 songs. I need to piss.
That's why I asked you if you had any more topics, because I was busting for a piss, and then you gave me one that had a little bit more of a meat to it, and I was like, I've got to fucking piss now.
Have you got any more topics?
Yeah, but I've got like 30 more. So
Cool. What do you want to do then?
we've been going for like an hour and 20. So
cool. I don't have anything more important. I'll be honest. I had
more important than how many guys is gay in a gangbang.
I had Brexit shirt. I had how hard it was to do 10k steps, but I think we've already had that discussion too. And then one that I can wait till next week. Oh, you're all going to be wondering what it is.
It's probably Dr. again.
No. Thanks for listening. See you later. Yeah. If do you want to sign off? I don't know why I said that so many times.
Sign off.
Because you did the intro last time. So do you want to do the outro this
Hey
time?
guys, it's Jake, co-host of the Illinformed Podcast. I opened last time, so I'm closing this time. Bye.